Hey, what's going on YouTube? Coming at you with a little bit of a different type of video today. On your screen, you'll see a little puppet sitting in a chair, and the reason I'm making this video is because this is an interactive story. If you remember or are familiar with Choose Your Own Adventure books, this is kind of the same thing, but in a video format. The reason I wanted to do a video on this is because I think this is a really cool idea, and I haven't seen this too much on YouTube, and I was fortunate enough to be contacted by the owner of this channel, Tim's Puppet Pals, whose name is Tim, and he suggested, hey, I think you might be interested in this video. So I checked it out, and I thought it was really cool. Basically, I'll hit play in a second right here, so you can see what I mean when I say it's an interactive story. I just think it's a really innovative way to make videos, and I think it speaks volumes for where entertainment is going. I think in the future, most of our entertainment will be consumed through the internet. And with stories like this, it's easy to see, why that's a possibility. It's just that much more interactivity. I'm going to go ahead and hit play so you can see how exactly this is an interactive story.
Oh, hello! You're just in time for a grand story. A story that you control. Here's how it works. During the video, you'll be given a choice to determine what happens next. And let's begin right now. Go ahead, pick one of the glowing orbs and see where your journey takes you. But mind you, each choice has a consequence. Be sure to make the right choice.
And you can see here it's telling you to choose one of these to begin. Each one will go to a different video, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick this one. And you can see it's loaded up a new video based on the choice that I've made. And the story kind of goes on like that. It just keeps offering you different choices and branching paths. And so I thought this was a really cool idea, and I decided to contact Tim and do an interview with him, and he was kind enough to agree to that. So I'm going to go ahead and just jump into that so you can get to know Tim a little better and get a little more background on his channel as well as himself and how he kind of came up with this idea. So without further ado, here's Tim from Tim's Puppet Pals.
I'm Tim. This is my wife Lili, and
Hi.
we're from the YouTube channel Tim's Puppet Pals. Well, I've been doing it a lot longer than my wife. I've been doing it for about 7 years. I started when I was 15. I just do like puppet shows for my family and then libraries locally and some birthday parties. I never really got into like the media aspect of like YouTube or vlogging or anything until I was about 18. Yeah, I'd say about 4 years ago. Well, no, I guess our YouTube channel was a year and a half.
Yeah, the YouTube channel's a year and a half.
So a year and a half ago, I really got serious about the YouTube channel. But before that, I've been doing puppets since 15.
And I didn't start doing puppets until I married him.
Yeah,
So.
she didn't do it all. At first, like actually, we were Skyping when we were courting, and she babysat a lot, and so I did a puppet show for all the kids. And that was the first time she knew I did it.
Yeah,
And the
I
kids
mean,
were
he
so
had
like,
told me that he did puppets, and I hadn't seen him do it, but like I was babysitting 4 kids, and 2 of them like bonked heads, and so I took them to the kitchen to get ice, and the other 2 like watched him do a puppet show over Skype while I got them ice. So that was
and I
pretty
kind of
cool.
got the idea, hey, kids like it, so we should make some videos out of this. Actually, to be honest, my little brother does a YouTube channel. He did one. He did like a game, like a shooting game, or like you shoot targets and then you click to get. And I was like watching. I was like, this is actually a cool idea. And so from that, I was like, I could use this for my channel, and I went from there. I used to when I would read a lot of books when I was young, and I loved the Choose Your Own Adventure books. And that's what really when I thought about it, I was like, I could do the same thing if people could actually have choices instead of going to page 26 and then page 12. Just click it and you're there. And it's just it just makes you feel more involved in the video, and so I just thought the kids would like that. It was just
Just
us two.
us.
Yeah, it took about a month of solid work. Like I would do all-nighters. I probably did about 5 all-nighters to do that. And then I don't know.
There was like 2 weeks of planning because the story itself has 45 different videos in it. And so to write the story took a while, and then filming it actually didn't take that long, which
I filmed it in 2 hours because I did it all in one take, just behind green screen. I had the script. I just went through each storyline, boom, boom, boom. It was the editing that was the tough part.
yeah, I mean, like there were a couple scenes that he couldn't do without me, and then the editing that took a really long time. And then once everything was edited, you have to put it in order and get all the links in there and all the annotations.
Our biggest problem when we first published it was a lot of links wouldn't work. Like, so we'd have to let people help us figure out the bugs because I'd go through the stories multiple times and I wouldn't click everything like I should. That was the tough part, getting all the bugs out. And then after that, but this winter we're actually going to expand even more on that same story. It's going to be called the Invisible Orb. We have the 2 orbs. We're going to have an invisible one, which is just an annotation, and it's called the Invisible Orb. And that's going to be, we're hoping for like 120 outcomes on that. So that's going to be the big project of this winter. So you can just get lost in it, and there'll be like dragons and more. And people are complaining that, like, I just did a left and right choices that don't really seem to matter, because I really wasn't thinking. I was just trying it out to see if people liked it. But for this winter on the Invisible Orb, I'm going to have more choices that mean something, like, like good or bad. Like, do you want the dragon to be killed? Do you want to save him? Or something that makes you feel like you're actually making a choice and making a point to the story. You know what I mean? So I have a lot of good ideas for the extension.
Well, there's 45 videos. There's 25 possible outcomes. But because some of the videos don't end the story, they're just like a part of getting to
Yeah,
the
so there's
end.
25 different outcomes. There's 12 happy outcomes and 12 and
No.
13 bad outcomes. So like you can actually fail in the story. Like if you don't do everything right, you'll be game over and you have to start all the way back. And there's 12 successful endings in it. So there's 25 different outcomes in this, yeah. And we also have hidden code. We have codes at the end of each happy outcome, and if people get all the codes together and they send it to me, I give them a shout out on my channel. So like, if they send me the code and be like, I found the code, then I give them a shout out. So I get people looking through it. It gets motivation, I guess. I love racquetball and video games.
We watch movies. I like to watch movies. Let's see. I like to read. Right.
Yeah, mostly the most fun I do is doing videos right now. That's my fun time right now. I enjoy it a lot. Well, I definitely want to be a YouTube partner and do more on YouTube, collab with other YouTubers, and go to VideoCon and all the kinds of stuff like that. And then I am doing live shows as well, like locally. So I would like to be more, I guess, international with just traveling live shows as well. So just more, I guess, more known and whatever. I love doing live shows as much as I like vlogging. So either or. And I have a website that people get on and has all my information if they want to get an event set up or any of that, contact us. Hmm, that's a good question. I don't know. Just I guess I'd want to be a YouTube partner, like I said. Much I guess more known in doing this full time YouTubing. Um, Probably have multiple channels and just collab with other YouTubers and that's have a family.
Traveling.
Yeah, we want to raise a family as well, so all of that together. Yes. You mean just as a YouTube channel or as yeah? I don't know where you have anything to add to
No,
that.
I just didn't. We've talked about like the possibility of like if it ever came to the point where we could do like movies or something, that would be fun.
Yeah.
And just, but travel wouldn't be super fun if we had a family. So.
And that concludes my interview with Tim and his lovely wife Lily from Tim's Puppet Pals. I want to say thanks to both of them for agreeing to come on that Google Plus Hangout with me. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun doing it, and they're very nice people. It was a pleasure to meet them and to speak with them. And they're also very hardworking people. They create some really good content out there on YouTube, and if you see on their channel, which I have up on the screen right now, they also have a live show every week on Ustream. so definitely check that out as well. I'll put annotations on the video so you can subscribe to his channel, as well as links in the video description down below to his channel and to his homepage. So again, Tim's Puppet Pals, highly recommend it if you have children or if you're just a fan of interactive stories or puppets in general. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this or like my other videos in the future, make sure to hit that subscribe button up top. It helps me out and it keeps you informed on when I create new videos. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions for me, feel free to contact me here on YouTube. You can also get in touch with me through my homepage, and as always, I am also on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Until next time, enjoy Tim's Puppet Pals, and good luck getting to the happy ending on that interactive story. Take care.